Welcome to Holy Prepared. So I want to give some tips on like certain ways of growing a little bit more each and every day that you can do each and every day that will help you with your walk. One of them is when God teaches you something, especially when God teaches you something while you're reading the Bible and it gets all like, oh my goodness, sometimes he can just like enhance things like, and you're just like, whoa, I understand this whole thing. Write it down. Because Satan will try to steal that from you. You'll think, oh, I'll remember this. This is awesome. I'm not going to ever forget this. Yeah, next day, you trust me, you could easily forget it. So keep a diary of things that God teaches you and things that hit you during the day and things that you hear from him during the day. This is a huge thing because looking back on things that I've written down, I can actually, it's almost like going over the Bible. You can actually go back over the stuff you've written and the stuff that God's taught you, and it deepens your faith because you're like, God showed me this. This is awesome. The next thing, whatever it is you're trying to get into your noggin when it comes to God, look up the verses that pertain to that thing. Okay? Like for me, I need more healing. So I would look up all the verses pertaining to healing, write them down, okay? And every single day, I would read them out loud. And I do believe that that's the reason I am still walking today, okay? Because I've done that. And I have times where I fail to do that, and I backslide into my healing. So, while I have not been miraculously healed yet, I have been kept from the worst possible things from my disease. So, reading the verses every single day is huge. And there's a little book that Dodie Osteen, I know you know Osteen and maybe you don't like him, but this is his mother, and this is back when the ministry was pretty sound with her husband, and she had a diagnosis of the worst kind of cancer. I can't remember what it's called. The colon cancer, I think. Anyway, it was one of the worst kinds. And this is back in the 70s, so yeah. Okay, you can get an idea. And they did a whole bunch of tests on her to confirm where it is, what it is, how big it is, how much it is, what they needed to do, Okay, she said, no, I'm going home. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to have faith in God, trust him, and what happens is what happens. And so she went home and did exactly what I'm telling you right now. She got a whole bunch of healing verses, and every single day she read them out loud, prayed over them, and guess what? She's alive today. She's got to be pretty old. There's a little book you can buy it on Amazon. Just look up her name. And it's like, I don't know, $2, $3. It's nothing. And yeah, she talks about what happened to her, and she has the proof. She has the records of of all this, the battery tests they did. They had X-rays. They had pictures of it. She was on her way out, and she had bad days. It wasn't, it was a fight because Satan wants to take us out. The best thing he can do to a Christian is to take us out of this world, because he doesn't want us to salt the earth with our Christianity. He doesn't want us to help other people. So yeah, he's going to attack in any way he can to get you to stop. And if that means finding a way to get you to fall in line with taking you out of this world, he'll go for that too. So, and again, she turned it around with God, right? Okay, so that can happen to you too. So these are really two huge tips that will help you so much over time, big time. Anyway, I hope it helps, and God bless you.